Welcome back, you lovely people. Let's get straight into it. Bitcoin is up 2.5%, just under 58,000, and coming into our key resistance levels. We've got this line in here at 58,000 and the line at 59,000. So is Bitcoin about to take out those levels, take out the all-time high, as most other people on Twitter and YouTube are calling for right now? Well, I am not sold on that just yet. And why am I saying that? Well, a couple of reasons. Firstly, it is interesting that the Bitcoin dominance is up today. This could, of course, just be temporary and alts might start to crush it again, but it could be the beginning of the turn that we've been talking about. We will definitely monitor that closely over the next week or so. But the turn in the Bitcoin dominance can sometimes mean that we're about to start a leg down because Bitcoin outperforms altcoins when the market is going down. So that's interesting. We'll just watch that. I'm also looking today, and we don't look at this often, but the dollar, the DXY, is down 0.2%, which is a massive move in Forex. And if I'm just going to go, where's my face gone? Here we go. So this is just very briefly looking back 10 years on the DXY, had a long-term trend line, which was broken late last year as the dollar's been collapsing under the weight of all of the money printing. We've come into retest this year, and now we're resuming downwards and might be able to take out the lows. Why am I bringing this up? Well, a very weak dollar is good for assets denominated in dollars. Bitcoin is mostly denominated in dollars. So not a surprise today to see the stock markets up, to see gold and silver up, and to see Bitcoin up with the dollar going down that much in a single day. So this bounce might only be temporary due to that daily movement on the dollar. Of course, we will see. So we are watching what's going to happen next, and we've been watching our two scenarios. Somebody left a comment yesterday saying, because I haven't talked about it for a few days, are they still in play? Well, let's have a look if they're still in play. Scenario B, which we'll cover first, is that we go and take out our all-time highs from here. So a V-type recovery. Are we on for a V-type recovery? Well, certainly this still looks like a V to me. And I'm just going to go back to 2017 and the pullback we had here. Let me clean this up. Okay, let me leave that there. That'll be easier. So 2017, here was our mid bull market correction. And those that believe we are heading to all-time highs think that we're coming out of the bottom here. And if we were, from the bottom to making the all-time high, which was on this candle here, that was 20 days. Heading back to today, 20 days off the bottom would be something like 20 days, the 15th of May, which is about a week away from today. So if we're going to look like 2017 with that V-shaped recovery, we could be looking about a week from today to take out the all-time high at 64, heading into 65,000. So there's some interesting levels to watch. And scenario A is that we're bouncing, but then we're going to put in a final capitulation to the downside. And is that still in play? Well, again, if we head back to 2017 and see what it looked like, that's not it, and that's not it. Here it is. So I found this really interesting when I was looking earlier. From the top of the correction to the bottom of the correction, that was, I'm going to call that from the red candle, that was 34 days for a full correction, which is what we've talked about before. It was 38% over just over a month. What I found interesting was this. Firstly, how many days are we into this correction? We are 23 days in, so that would give us another 11 days. So that would line up quite well with us putting in a final capitulation. And 34 days, down 38%. Let's have a look at that. So 34 days, 38%. Right. So it would put us down at about $40,000. Of course, we've looked at that before. It would put us on the 18th of May. What happened on the 18th of May? Well, on the 18th of May, we have the earnings from Walmart. Why is that interesting? Well, Walmart have been rumored, and I'd say it's the biggest rumor. Of course, we had the Facebook rumor, which didn't come to fruition, but a far bigger rumor, and I must stress it is a rumor, is that Walmart have added Bitcoin to their balance sheet. So this is very much a hypothetical scenario, but if we play out the fractal from 2017 as we are doing now, and by the way, this so far looks almost identical to 2017, even us coming in to test our $59,000 level again looks like 2017. And for us to just to finish this off almost perfectly, we would put in a steep capitulation soon. That could start over the weekend, could start early next week, down to 40,000 or so. And then we have our massive bounce where we take out the all-time high, we head up to something like $80,000, $90,000, $100,000. And then from then on, we are looking at our September target. So lots of hypotheticals at the moment. We're just letting the market show us. What I would stress is that there are most analysts out there, at least the ones that believe in Bitcoin, believe that we're about to take out the all-time high. And I can definitely see that happening. That's why it's one of my scenarios. But also, when that many people believe it's about to happen, sometimes we do need to put in that final capitulation. And it does surprise me that not many people are seeing the symmetry with 2017 and seeing that that would put us on course for another pullback. Whether that's 40,000, maybe we don't go that deep, could be 45,000. The market will show us at the moment, I'm leaning towards A, even with the bullishness today, but I do see the rationale for B, particularly with the dollar getting destroyed, particularly with the Fed seeming like they want to do whatever it takes to prop up the stock market. This has a massively beneficial impact on Bitcoin. So some of those factors may mean that we don't need this capitulation, alongside the fact that we've been going sideways for a number of months. So perhaps those sellers don't exist anymore. But at the moment, we remain in that state of limbo. We are coming to our key resistance levels. When is scenario A invalidated? Well, my key level is 59,000. If we break 59,000, I am heavily leaning towards scenario, which one is it? Scenario B, that we're making new all-time highs. And of course, then when we take out the all-time high, that will be our final confirmation. And then we are looking very much to the upside, and we'll do some new price targets at that point. So it is that watching and waiting game. Another well done to Chainlink, 5-6%. I think we probably didn't just make the all-time high, but we may be able to take it out the rest of today and over the weekend. So that's it. Hopefully this is useful. I know I've been getting a lot of amazing messages, a lot of support. Really, really appreciate it. Look forward to talking to everybody over the weekend, and certainly with the Ask Me Anything on Monday, they're getting really, really, really great sessions. So if you haven't joined yet, then sign up for the Bitcoin playbook, which is in the description, and that will put you on the email list, and then you'll be invited to those sessions. So thank you for joining, and I will talk to you soon.